Okay, so this is our first percentage introductory video. So we'll eventually get to something like calculate 14% of 500. Unfortunately, we only have 4 operations that I'm going to let you use. Plus, minus, multiply, divide, percent and of are not one of those 4. So we don't like the of and the percent sign. So we need to be able to get rid of them. And this lesson will be all about converting a percent to either a fraction or a decimal. Okay, percent. Percent is the same as per 100. That's how we think of it, per 100. So if I got 90% in my last exam, that's like me getting 90 correct questions out of 100 questions. 90%, 90 on 100, 90 out of 100. Not everything is out of 100 anyway, so that's a bit of a problem. Okay, so 14% is simply 14 out of 100, just over 100. That's nice and easy, isn't it? What if it was something like 2%? 2%, we're going to get that 2 and just put it over 100. Doesn't matter what I say here, it could be a decimal. How about we go 23.76%? All we're going to do is change it to a fraction, is put it that exact number over 100. What if the number's really big? 1,485%. Don't care. See that number? On 100. That's it. That's all you need to do. Convert into a fraction, just put it over 100. We also need to go to a decimal. So, when we divide by 100, all we're doing is we're moving the decimal place two places that way. So, see 14%, we're going to divide by 100. So there's the decimal. We're going to go 1, 2. So as a decimal, 0.14. With our 2%, here's our decimal, and it goes 1, 2 over here. So 0. Let me fill this gap in with a 0, 0, 2. 23.76. This decimal is going to go 1, 2 bunny hops. 0.2376. Last one. Here's a decimal here. We do not change what we do. It goes in there to 14.85. Converting percentages to fractions, nice and easy. Okay. Now we want to go the other way. Let's just say I do a maths test and I get 5 right out of 25 questions. Wow, that's bad, isn't it? And I had to think about that. That's pretty bad. Anyway, clearly I didn't pass, but that's okay. 5 out of 25. I want to know what that is as a percent. So we want to talk to mums and dads about what percentage you get on your test, that sort of thing. Okay. So 5 out of 25. Remember, when we went from a percent to a fraction, we did 14%, to a fraction was 14 on 100. Percent to a fraction, we divided by 100. So does it make sense that when we go the other way, we're not going to divide by 100, we are going to multiply by 100. So a fraction times 100, we can do this. 100 is a fraction, is 100 over 1. And let's do it manually because we love fractions. 25 goes into 104 times, and then 5 times 4 is 20%. So if I got 5 out of 25, I only actually got 20% of the questions correct. Not the best, but anyway, that's okay. See this, I did that in my head, but if you need to, you can use a calculator. Just whack it in the calculator, it will give you the answer. Let's do one more. Let's just say I'm looking for the percentage of blonde-haired kids in the class. Let's just say I have 40 kids in the class, and I count them up, and there are going to be, let's go 15. 15 of them are blonde. Okay. What percentage are blonde? Fraction to a decimal, we're going to multiply by 100. Let's do it manually again, because that's fun. Okay, the zeros go, 4 goes to a 2, 10 goes to a 5, 5 15s, which is, so 37.5% of the kids were blonde. So all we're doing is multiplying by 100. Clearly, if we have a decimal, 0.14, to convert a decimal to a percent, we again just multiply by 100. So 14%. Nice and easy. Multiply by 100 to get a fractional decimal to a percent, and divide by 100 the other way around. Nothing like practice. That's nice and easy. Go do some practice before you get a test next lesson.